When advising a client on income protection, a key question is going to be, do they have group income protection available through their employer? And if they do have it, are you going to think that that client is sorted and then move on to your other recommendations? Or are you going to ask them whether they are happy to rely on that benefit? Because when it comes to life cover and they talk about death in service, I would suspect that you would say you shouldn't rely on death in service benefit and you should still self-insure when it comes to life provision. Because what would happen if that person chooses to change jobs or gets made redundant or the employer decides to change the benefit? So why do we say to clients that they should not self-insure when it comes to income protection if they've got group coverage in place? Now, obviously, one of the key considerations is over-insurance. Chances are they're not going to be able to claim on their individual policy and a group scheme. And that could be obviously a challenge from a compliance point of view and obviously what is going to be best advice. But it's important to ask the client whether they are happy to rely on that benefit. As somebody that has been made redundant and who has become uninsurable due to having cancer, I know firsthand the importance of actually having your own coverage in place. I took out a policy when I changed jobs and I lost my benefit. And even when I became eligible for the group income protection scheme after my probation period, I still kept my individual cover. Why? Because I wanted to make sure that I had control over my own insurance going forward. And after having cancer, it wasn't an option for me to take out new coverage. And after that period, I did get made redundant. So I lost my benefit through no choice of my own. So for me, asking the clients the key question, do you want to rely on your benefits? Are you planning on changing jobs in the future? Do you want to have your full control over what coverage you have? Is something that should be asked rather than just assumed that that person doesn't need their own provision because they have a group scheme in place. Document everything carefully. Lots of clients will, of course, just say, no, I don't want to be paying for cover on top. But some of them might do, particularly those that might be planning on doing something different in the future when it comes to their career. So all I just wanted to do was raise awareness that we should be asking clients the question, and we shouldn't just assume that because they have group cover in place that they're not going to need individual income protection. So ask the question and let's just make the clients aware of what their options are.